Good morning, mine rack smashers. We have another special video from our favorite hero, our favorite Jew hater, Mike Stathis. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. My name is Christopher Belly. I'm a certified CPA accountant. I'm a long-term boglehead investor. I'm author of the book Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon. And we got to talk about this guy who's threatening to sue me because I went on his website and showed that he charges people $1,000 an hour for his whatever advice he gives. Now, this guy, he claims he's a Wall Street professional. Maybe he is. I don't know. But it's kind of hard to verify anything with this guy because he hides his name, his real name. I actually know what his real name is, by the way. It's not Mike Stathis. He never shows his face. He lives in Thailand. He says he's banned from all the major institutions or whatever. This guy's very shady and weird, okay? And he created this YouTube channel basically copying me, where he goes after, frauds, losers, degenerates, and clowns. So recently he started attacking Fabio Capital Mindset, calling him Fabio Didildo, good one, man, and saying that Fabio was a janitor. Is that true? I don't know. That sounds like a lie right there, Mike Stathis. If he was, cool, whatever. But it kind of pissed me off because I hate when somebody comes on here and they make these grandiose claims that they know everything under the sun. They know exactly when the market's going to go up and the market's going to go down. So I made this video reacting to him, and he got so angry that he decided to sue me. Supposedly. I'm still waiting for the paperwork to show up. And I'm going to fight you, Mike. Trust me, I'm not going to back down. You're going to be pissed, bro, because I'm going to win, and then I'm going to have you pay all my legal fees. But whatever, you go ahead and send your paperwork. I'm waiting for it. So anyway, this clown is going ahead and attacking every single YouTuber under the sun. Every single one. Everybody's a freaking scam. Now, he recently did a live stream called YouTube is Filled with Scammers and BS Artists Pretending to be Stock Market Experts. Okay, there are a ton of freaking YouTubers that are complete and utter scammers. I don't dispute that. Now he's going after everything money. But that isn't the purpose of this video. I want you to listen to two things that Mike Stathis says. And remember, this guy claims he is the best investor of all time. Like, he predicts every bottom, every top. He predicted the financial crisis. Sure, bro. I mean, if you did, great. But that doesn't mean you're going to keep predicting stuff into the future. This guy's a freaking maniac. So let's go ahead and see what he has to say about VT. I'm going to go ahead and explain this again to you freaking clowns. That a guy that somehow knows so much about markets doesn't understand the basics of how VT works. It's pretty freaking sad. And then we're going to listen to what he has to say about Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett. Because remember, this guy is the best investor of all time. But somehow he's on YouTube going after people with 3,000 subscribers, 7,000 subscribers, and getting so mad at one video made by me that he closed down his website. He blocked his website off with a paywall. He updated the description of his YouTube channel directly addressing me. And now he's threatening to sue me. Does that sound like a top Wall Street analyst to you? If you were really that good, if you were worth thousands of dollars an hour, if you were above the masses that are on YouTube, you're really going to get this mad about that? That's really interesting, Mike. Let's go ahead and listen to this clip, and then we're going to fast forward and listen to what he has to say about Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett.
All these fucking kids on YouTube follow them, and they follow Charlie Munger. Did they listen to my analysis of risk in China? China's, folks, did you see the video I did explaining why VT is dog shit? Did you see the
Oh, please tell us, Mike. I want to know.
Video? Can anybody in the world, think about this for a second. Trust me, find the top professional in the world who can debate me on that. Now, I'm not saying he can't come up with a good debate. An intelligent, seasoned professional can always come up with a good debate. But I can guarantee you, go to seasoned top professionals and they'll say, this guy's fucking right. He's exactly right. Right? But you'll notice in that video, I mentioned that China's economy was fucking imploding. Did you notice that? They're imploding. And they don't even understand the long-term prospects for the Chinese economy. China's in deep fucking trouble. They don't even understand what goes on in that society. They believe the numbers from Alibaba. Alibaba has been committing accounting fraud for years. the Chinese A-listed shares and many H-listed shares, I can guarantee you, are committing accounting fraud. Write it down. Folks, there's people out there that know, and I've seen it written. It's like, you don't want to bet against me. That's not what you want to do. Worst thing you can do is bet against me. I'm not wrong too often, I can tell you that.
Okay, number one, Mike. Chinese stocks are a very small percentage of VT. His whole argument against VT is that it's underperformed the S&P 500 and VTI. How many times do I have to explain this, Mike? International stocks and U.S. stocks go in cycles. As a historian of the stock market, you should know this. As the best professional ever that knows everything, how could you not know that international stocks and U.S. stocks go in cycles? And what do you think is going to happen going into the future with the hefty valuations of the U.S. stock market? Not to mention the U.S. only has 25% of the world's GDP, but 60% of the global market cap of the global stock markets. It doesn't make sense, Mike. But of course you ignore that, and you basically just pick one period of time and say, VT's bad. And I guarantee you, if this clown is around in 10 years, he's going to be saying, oh, VT underperformed international stocks, and I knew that was going to happen. That's the whole point of VT, clown. How much do I have to explain this?
Especially when it comes to things like that. When it comes to scammers, I'm never wrong. That's easy. That's easy peasy. But when it comes to this type of stuff, yeah, I can be wrong. But something like this, I can guarantee you, Chinese don't even invest in their stock market. They don't trust it. So let's take a look here at everything money.
All right, let's fast forward and go talk about, or listen to what he has to say about Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger. Remember, these are some of the greatest investors in history. But Mike Stathis is just better than them, bro.
He believes the numbers, and other value investors that he follows believes the numbers. Wait a second. Since when is Alibaba a value company? It's not value. See, another thing, this Paul guy, and I haven't really watched any videos of them. Maybe I will in the future. But he thinks that if you buy something at a lower price, no matter the stock, if it's lower than he thinks it's worth, that makes him a value investor. No, that's actually not true, Paul. That's not a value investor. Now, it might be a good value based, but it's not a value. It's not value investing. Charlie Munger doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Oh, one of the greatest investors ever. He doesn't know what he's doing, but I do, because I know how to time in and out of the market. Every major long-term investor that has had real success in the market tells you to buy and hold good companies. And this guy comes on here, this freaking maniac with a small YouTube channel, is saying that Charlie Munger doesn't know what the F he's doing. Come on, how do you listen to this dude?
The guy's wearing diapers, just like Warren Buffett, okay? Warren Buffett, the same guy who, at the start of the pandemic, bought 3 airline stocks, and then he sold them a month later, realizing it was a fucking idiot move. Or I could go on with Warren Buffett's stupid moves. I mean, just like shockingly ridiculous moves over the past several years. So think about that for a second, right? So this is why you got all these fucking knuckleheads on YouTube who bought Alibaba. Many of them listen to this Shamwell guy, right? And then many of them listen to Munger. I mean, why do you think Munger was out pumping Alibaba in the media? He was pumping it. He wanted all these fucking idiots to buy it to push up the price. And then Munger got the fuck out once he realized he screwed up.
Yes, Charlie Munger is trying to pump up a massive company in one of the most populous country in the world. That's what he was doing. And obviously, he's such an idiot that he still kept half of his Alibaba shares in his fund the last time I checked. Dude, stop, okay? I know you're on here trying to make money. I know what you want to do. You want people to go to your website and pay you $1,000 an hour. I get it. But you can't just come on here and trash some of the greatest investors in the world. And what he's doing is he's just capitalizing on Alibaba going down. You can see that's his logic. If something underperforms in the near term, it's bad. Alibaba's bad because it went down. VT is bad because it went down or it didn't perform relative to the S&P 500. That's not analysis to me. That makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, we don't know what the future holds. I could be totally wrong in Alibaba. He could be right. I'm not going to dispute that. But at the same time, it's too early to freaking tell, clown.
I was warning about Alibaba about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Okay.
Oh, I knew it. I predicted it perfectly.
And actually, I specifically pointed out in one of my research presentations about, I don't know how many years ago it was. I said, look, just keep in mind, I talked about the shell structure, the VIE structure, before anybody else even talked about it.
Nobody else talked about it before Mike Stathis. Do you see this, guys? This is utterly ridiculous. All right, let's go see how triggered this freaking dude got when I criticized him, okay? So here's the description of his profile. In June 2020, I learned there was a fake guru making false statements about my world-leading track record. So I have posted some links you can see for yourself. So he has a bunch of links here. I mean, it could be legit. It could not be. It doesn't matter. Look at what he does. He tries to time the market. He claims he's the best investor ever. Come on, dude. What clown would actually believe this dude? Honestly, he goes on here, he trashes value investing. Every other channel that talks about any kind of value investing, oh, it's stupid. DCFs don't matter. They're for clowns. Everything he says is garbage, okay? Now, let's go ahead and see what he said about me. So, first of all, he used to be a fanboy of me. I respond to comments on Strongman Finance channel. He used to like me. But then, all of a sudden, something turned. And now, all of a sudden, he starts criticizing VT. VT's bad. Strongman's a hypocrite and a grifter. He posts affiliate links. Think about how little dirt he has on me, that he goes after me because I have a Robinhood link in my channel. Good one, buddy. So we go to his website, and apparently he unblocked it. Now remember, when I made that video, he went ahead and blocked his website. And he started pumping a bunch of different, or he added a bunch of different things about his track record. I don't know where they are right now. This guy was that triggered by me. Why, dude? Why? I don't understand, Mike. But man, this is, you guys got to be careful with this guy, okay? He's basically, if somebody ever says to you that they, predicted everything, and they know the top, and they know the bottom, and they have the best track record ever, and then he's an outcast in Thailand, do you not see the discrepancy there? Do you not see the issue? This guy should be hired by a hedge fund, and he would outperform everybody in the planet if he was that good. But of course, he's got his little business here, and he's trying to bolster it by, making these YouTube videos. So y'all can watch this guy. I mean, I'm sure he has some knowledge, but take everything he says with a grain of salt. He basically tries to discredit everybody else except him. So you can go on his website and pay him a bunch of money to, I don't know, tell you to buy VOO after a massive outperformance. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so basically I think his biggest claim to fame is that he predicted the real estate bubble. He was the only one that did it. Okay, other people did it, dude. Michael Burry shorted the housing market. But yeah, it's only you, bro. So that's it. Go check this guy out. The media has banned the world's leading investment forecaster. Mike Stathis must have a crystal ball. He nailed the market correction again. Let's ask the world's best market forecaster. I don't know what to say, guys. All right, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you later. Cheers!